Hey Danielle, going to run you through a couple things here based on your email. I'm going to send you a link to log in, and you're going to have editor access, which should give you the access for everything you need. Click login, and it's going to take you to the dashboard. So from here, the first thing we want to do is change a slideshow image. So let's click up here, go to our home page. So this is built with WordPress, but we're using Elementor as our site builder. So edit with Elementor is what we want to do here. So we click that. It's kind of like our design builder. WordPress is the content management system, the system that's managing our content. And there's my slides. So I can click on my slides. And over here on the left side, you can see our tools, your life, be brave, children's mental health. So what I'm going to do is just duplicate one of these, duplicating Urban Zone. We're going to change the photo. And then for insert media, we can upload a file, but I think this is already in there, so we're going to do media library. Okay, let's grab this. My concern with this as a slide is the text embedded into the image itself. So it's hard to control sort of what's going on there. That's why it's usually just like an image or something. So ideally, you would have an image without all the text embedded into it. And so then here under content, instead of urban zone, we would say Black Wellness Network. I think Black Wellness is one word, so no space. And then for the text, we could say Friday, August 11th, 2023, 6 to 8, 30 p.m. If you want to do a break in there, you'd have to type the HTML for that. And then down here, let's just jump here to this sign up. And we'll grab our link. Jump back to the slide. To the Black Wellness slide. Content. Fill in the link. We want it to say register. And there it is. Again, I would change that image to, see how that just reads a lot better. So I'm going to leave it at that for right now. You know how you can change the image. I'm happy to change the image for you. Okay, now for the home page, can you add the Black Wellness banner to the slideshow? We did that. I want it to be the first thing people see. Okay, so first thing people see, let's slide it up to be the first slide. Now, I'm a fan of strategic repetition, but we are saying the same thing twice. You know, one idea would be to not do a slide and to move this section up. So if we go to my navigator, I could take that and I could push it up here. Boom. So there, now it's definitely the first thing you see. And then we're not messing with the slideshow. So that's something that you could do. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. And then you want this to say register. So this section here has 2 columns. Okay, we got an image on the left column and we got a bunch of text. I can just click through this. You can see header, text, and this. And so instead of the text saying sign up, we say register. And then for this next part, number 2, for homepage, are you able to add our Instagram tag as well next to Facebook and link? Oh, absolutely. So let's scroll down. We take most types of insurance. You want that gone. I'm going to right click and hit delete. Bye-bye. In here, we're going to go to LinkedIn and we're just going to add a new one. And this is going to be Insta. Let's start typing it. Click that. Insert. There's the Instagram logo. We got to get it to the right. So boom, that's pasted in there. And hit update. So now Instagram's in there. I would actually put Instagram next to Facebook. So not only is it alpha numeric in order, but in Instagram, I think we can change the color to this. So we can make that look orange instead, which I think might be a little bit closer to Instagram's color, just so that people can recognize it. I think they'll get the idea. Okay, back to your list for the staff page. Okay, so let's pop out of here. So I would do all these bars, hit exit, and then it's going to take us out of Elementor, and it's going to drop us into our dashboard. Welcome to the block editor. Fine. Close that. Hit the circle up here, and now we're looking at all of our pages. For this site, it's been easiest for me to just go up here, go to our home page, and then navigate to the page that I need, like staff. And for the staff page, Rhonda needs to be moved up to the clinicians. Where's Rhonda? Okay, there's Rhonda. So let's see what's going on with Rhonda. So let's click on Rhonda, and she needs to be moved up, and her credentials are going to change. Okay, here she is. And let's edit staff. Here's Rhonda. So I'm going to copy her credentials, and that's here where it says degrees. Boom, paste that. And then she needs to be moved to clinician. So that's over here on the right under categories. She's not an intern, she's a clinician. So check the other box, hit update. And then we can view staff. So we can see that's changed. And if we go to the staff page, you can see she's been added to the clinicians. Then interns is empty. So maybe let's hide that interns, right? So that's a design thing. So let's go to edit with Elementor. And then now I'll show you how to hide something when you don't want it. Come down here. I'm just going to click this whole section right now, and then I'll go to visibility and say, yes, let's enable visibility, and then let's hide it. So first you got to like toggle whether or not we're going to play around with visibility. Yes, we are. Always hide the assignment. Yes, we want that. So hit update. So kind of like clicking two buttons, but when you click the top one, it'll automatically click the next toggle for you. And you can see interns is gone. Okay, so everything but Vimeo. So for Black Wellness Network, it needs some drop down arrows for options for benefits in the about page. Take from the attachment. Where's Black Wellness? Black Wellness Network. Gotcha. It's going to need some drop downs for. So let's try this. Let's try PA duplicate, and we just duplicated our about page. Let's move this underneath Black Wellness Network and hit update. Let's make our duplicated about page about the Black Wellness Network. We'll make the slug, which is the short part of the URL, update that. And now let's have a look at this. And you can see this is in a draft state right now. I would probably just go ahead and publish that. No one's going to be able to find it until we connect it to the menu. I would take all that, paste in your new stuff. For committed to our community, I would just grab a little snippet and just like break the stigma. Take that, paste that in there, or whatever little clip you want there, hit update. So there's the about for Black Wellness Network. Oh, I can see that so that's a little bit long there in the breadcrumb trail. So let's change that. Black Wellness also has the capital W, I'm noticing. So in here, let's change the name of it to just about. And we'll just reload this page. There we go. Okay, now let's get this attached to the menu. So exit back to our dashboard, and look at that, you don't have permission. Well, that's too bad. I guess that's something I'll have to do for you until we figure it out, because otherwise, watch this. So let's log in as me, who has admin. And there's so much more over here on the side. Now I see I have appearance and I have menus. So what I would do is say, where's that latest about page? And then I would add that to the menu down here. I would drag it up under Black Wellness and save menu. Oh, and you can also open up, because we have two abouts, right? We have an about here and we have an about for Black Wellness. To make sure that's the right one, just click this open. And it says out from under Black Wellness Network. Or yeah, you check the URL so you can see that it says Black Wellness /about. And now we've got that about page. And so here's what I would do with this. So now that we got our about page working, I'd go into pages, and where it says about, I would duplicate this. I would do quick edit. I would call this benefits. And you don't have to put a slug in there. It'll just take the word and drop it in there. I would publish this. It's not connected to a menu, so we don't have to worry about people seeing it just yet. Then hit edit with Elementor. And then we'll paste this. Select all these bulleted lists. And if you don't want this, we can just, you know, you could just delete that, right? And then I'll see if I can grab some more language, maybe something like that. Okay, let's get rid of, I mean, here's what I like to do with stuff like this. I know you want to get rid of the Encore stuff. We may want it one of these days, so I usually just go invisible and hide it. Or better yet, probably just right click on this, and then we're going to save this as a template. We'll go Valerie's Encore promo. And then that's going to go into a little repository for us. You can see I got a bunch of them in here. But there's Valerie's Encore promo. We can insert it into a page anytime that we want it. And if you don't want this stuff, like meet a team member, it's probably not appropriate for this page. This is carried over from the About page. So let's just delete those. Hit update. So I can make you an admin. That's okay. I mean, there's definitely things that you could break. But if you do break things, I do daily backups of the website. So it wouldn't be the end of the world. So that you can mess with the menus, right? Because now we have our benefits. So we want to add that to the menu. Grab benefits, add it to the menu. Go down. Start dragging it up. Real fun. Drag it up. There we go. Okay. Look at our homepage. Black Wellness Network, about benefits. Benefits. Boom. We can go here, here, here. About for Urban Zone. Take out Valerie's thing. Right. She's down here somewhere. Yep. Okay. So edit with Elementor. And we'll just delete it. Hit update. And that'll do it. We can go to Urban Zones page. Scroll to the bottom, you can see it's gone. One last thing, can you add a drop down for connected with us? We're gonna go in, you want that contact form to be on its own page. So what I'm gonna do is do two things. I'm gonna open up the Black Wellness Network page where the form is, and I'm gonna duplicate this benefits page. Okay, and then we're gonna call the benefits page contact. And then it'll absorb contact as a slug. The parent is Black Wellness Network. Hit update. And then we're going to edit this page too. But first, let's jump here. On this section, I'm going to right click and I'm going to select copy. And then on our contact page, and notice it's got all the benefits information. We don't want that. Oops. Let's X that out. And let's paste in here our contact form. And then we can just publish that. And then over here on our Black Wellness page, we don't need our form anymore. So we'll just delete that. We'll probably need to put a little more content here. You know, maybe we just go real quick and we jump to like the home page, get in here, go to Elementor, right? Let's grab this and copy it, this chunk here, go to our Black Wellness page. Paste that, hit update. Contact page is good, but we need to connect it to our menu. So let's just pick a page, jump back here, go to appearance, go to menus. There's our most recent. So this is most recent view URL and search. So contact, we've got two contact pages there. So we've got to make sure that we grab the right one. And this one, if you look at the URL in the lower left corner, it says /Black Mental Health /, you know, so that's the right one we need. So let's start dragging this thing up right there. Hit save menu. And then now, if we go to Black Wellness Network, there's all of our drop downs. Get about, contact. So there everything is. Okay, and then I think for this video, we just gotta like give me permissions for it.